Even if I start the countdown, I'm gonna have to wait a week before I can actually withdraw that. Your Bitcoin vault is used to guard against physical attacks and poor habits. Whether you're traveling to a conference, going on vacation, or you're simply bad at hodling when the Bitcoin price moves, use your Bitcoin vault to protect you against everything and everyone, including yourself. It's hidden, it's locked, you can only withdraw from your Bitcoin vault to specific whitelisted addresses, and it lets you separate your daily Bitcoin from your long-term storage. In this tutorial, we're going to go over how to set up your Bitcoin vault, deposit to your Bitcoin vault, withdraw from your Bitcoin vault, and adjust your Bitcoin vault's time lock. So let's jump in. Let's get started by setting up our Bitcoin vault. Now, it's worth noting that I have about $1,300 worth of Bitcoin in my wallet. Once I move some of that Bitcoin to my vault, that number will disappear. That's because any Bitcoin that you move to your Bitcoin vault is hidden and won't appear on any of your other Zengo wallet balances. So there are two ways to get to my Bitcoin vault. I can either tap on More and then tap on Vaults, or I can go down to Security, tap there, and then under the security and privacy section, I can tap on Vault. So I'm going to go there. Now, the only way to get inside my Bitcoin vault is by passing 3D Face Lock. As a reminder, 3D Face Lock is a liveness biometric scan that locks your Zengo wallet to you. It's encrypted on your device. It means that even if somebody knows your phone's PIN code or password, they still can't get access to your Bitcoin vault because they're not you. So I'm going to tap on Open Vault. And I'm going to let 3D Face Lock do its thing to verify that I am who I say I am, and then let me into my Bitcoin vault. Once you get inside your Bitcoin vault, there are a few different things to look at. I can choose to turn on TimeLock. We'll go there in a minute. I can see the amount in my Bitcoin vault. And down here, I have a few different settings. I'm going to tap on this one so we can decide what we want to make settings-wise inside of the vault. So here I've got Bitcoin Hodl is the name of this vault. I can tap on it to change the name, but I'm going to keep it as is for now. Now this is the most important decision to make. How long do I want TimeLock to be activated for? Once TimeLock is active, you can't withdraw any Bitcoin from your vault. The only way to withdraw is to disable TimeLock. Disabling TimeLock starts a countdown, and then you decide how long that countdown lasts for. Today, we're going to only keep it for 1 hour so I can demonstrate this and then later today show you how to withdraw. If I turn down time lock for 30 days, then we'd be waiting a full month before I'd be able to withdraw any of the Bitcoin. But these different amounts are great based on your use case. Maybe you just want to hide Bitcoin in your vault and you want to be able to access it pretty easily. Maybe you're traveling or you're going to a conference and you want to make sure that that is locked up for a long amount of time. But we're going to stick with 1 hour, and then I'm going to tap on Protect. Protect with Time Lock, it asks. Once you enable Time Lock, your funds will be protected and can only be withdrawn by disabling Time Lock. I'm going to tap on Protect, and we're going to let Time Lock initiate. Great, it has started. I'm going to tap on Close, and we know that Time Lock is now active, and I can start by depositing more Bitcoin to my Bitcoin vault. Let's deposit Bitcoin to my vault. I know that I have about $1,300 worth of Bitcoin in my main wallet. I think we'll pull from there, but let's look at the different ways to deposit. So down here, I'm going to tap on the action button and I can deposit from a wallet or an exchange. I can actually buy Bitcoin directly into this vault. I can also withdraw, but you can see that right now it's grayed out. Why? Well, one, I don't have any Bitcoin in there yet, but also two, Time Lock is enabled. So let's tap on deposit. And it's really important to remember, once you deposit your Bitcoin, you cannot withdraw it until Time Lock is disabled and the timer is set to 0. And it reminds you of this, right? I'm going to deposit assets to my vault and it's protected with Time Lock. Right now, I set my Time Lock for 1 hour. So I'll have to wait at least an hour before I'm able to withdraw it. If you set it for 7 days or for 30 days, you're going to have to wait that long. So keep that in mind before you deposit your Bitcoin. I'm going to tap on I understand. And now I have a few different options. I can deposit Bitcoin directly using the QR code. I can copy my vault address and send it to another wallet if I want to withdraw from another crypto wallet or from an exchange. I can choose to deposit Bitcoin directly from an exchange. So if you have Robinhood or Coinbase or Binance or other exchanges, you would tap here and it will connect you directly to exchanges where you have accounts. Right now, Binance, Coinbase, Robinhood, and Bitfinex. You tap here and you'd start the process to actually link your account and deposit the Bitcoin directly, but I'm going to close that for now. And lastly, you can choose to deposit from your Zengo wallet. So I'm going to tap on deposit from Zengo wallet. Now, this is amazing because I don't have to do any more work. I can see the other Zengo wallets I already have and how much Bitcoin I have in each one. It's already whitelisted and connected. I want to deposit from my main wallet, so I'm going to tap on main wallet. And it shows me here at the top, I have about $1,300 worth of Bitcoin. Let's deposit $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So let me do that. I'm going to tap on continue. And I'm going to review this action: deposit to Bitcoin HODL, received from my main wallet. The transaction speed output is normal, and the network fee is about 50 cents. Now you see at the top, MFA required. That's because I'm using Zengo Pro and I have theft protection active. Theft protection, when you activate it, means that you have to verify using 3D face lock whenever you want to send assets from one account to another. I think I have it activate anytime I try to send more than $50. So if it was $5, I could just send, but now I have to do kind of like an additional 2FA style step before I can actually send the Bitcoin. So I'm going to slide to confirm. It should turn on theft protection. So I'm going to use 3D face lock one more time to show that I am actually approving this transaction. It will update the network to see how much it's going to cost to actually send. My MFA is now verified, and I'm going to slide to confirm. And this should start the process of transferring the Bitcoin from my main public wallet to my Bitcoin vault. In a few minutes, we'll come back once the Bitcoin blockchain has confirmed the transaction, and we'll try to withdraw. And I'll show you that I won't be able to because TimeLock is currently active. So I'm going to tap on done and return to vault, and I'll see you in a little bit. Now let's go over how to withdraw from your Bitcoin vault. Now, I'd like to draw your attention to something. You can see that my main wallet balance has changed. It's down by $1,000, and if you look down, Bitcoin is no longer at the top because I only have $300 worth of Bitcoin in this wallet. If I tap on main wallet, you'll see that I can see the other wallets that I have. I can see the total balance for all of the wallets, but it's down by $1,000. Why? Because I have $1,000 worth of Bitcoin now in my Bitcoin vault, but that number is hidden from all of the other wallets. So let's open our Bitcoin vault and let's go to withdraw. Like I've said before, there are a few different ways to get to it. You can get to it by tapping on more here. You can get to it by tapping on security, but like I just showed, I'm going to tap on my wallet picker, and at the bottom I see vaults, and Bitcoin HODL is the name of my Bitcoin vault. I'm going to tap on it there, then I have to use 3D face lock to get back in. I'm going to let 3D face lock do its thing, verifying my facial biometrics, and we should be getting back into our vault pretty quickly. Now you can see I've got about $1,000 worth of Bitcoin in there. If I scroll to the left, I can see the history of my previous transactions. This is the most recent one today where I received it. I'm going to go back to the main page. Now I currently have TimeLock active, which means if I wanted to withdraw, I can't. Let's try. I'll tap here on the action button, and I'll tap on withdraw. And it says, it's locked with time lock. Now, if you remember, I set time lock for an hour because I want to be able to demonstrate how to withdraw this pretty quickly. But let's say it was set for a day or a week or even a month. We'd be waiting for a long time before I could withdraw this Bitcoin from this vault. I'm going to tap on start countdown so I can start the countdown process. Once it goes down to 0, then I'll be able to go back into my vault and start to actually withdraw the assets. So for now, I'm going to tap on go back to vault, and we'll wait an hour. I got 59 minutes and 45 seconds left. Now let's withdraw it from our Zengo vault. It's been over an hour, so the time lock countdown should be at 0. Let's open up the vault to find out. I'm going to tap on more and on vaults. And I'm going to use 3D face lock. To get access again to my Zengo Vault. Remember, only I can, because I'm the only one with the 3D liveness biometrics that will allow for 3D face lock to let me get into the vault. So you can see that it's now gone to 0 and I can withdraw from the vault. So I'm going to tap on the action button and I'm going to tap on withdraw. So I have about $1,000 worth of Bitcoin in the vault. I'm going to leave some of it in, but I'd like to withdraw most of it back into one of my Zengo wallets. Let's withdraw, let's say $850. I'm going to tap on continue. And I can only withdraw to one of these 5 whitelisted addresses. These are the 5 Zengo wallets that I already have that I created in the past. I can't just withdraw this to an exchange directly or to another address. This is another layer of security that's built into every vault. So I'm going to withdraw to my main wallet. And because I'm moving so much money and I have MFA or theft protection activated, I'm going to have to use 3D face lock in order to deactivate and get the withdrawal approved. Slide to confirm. Again, this is the multi-layered process that we have in place every time you want to withdraw from your Zengo Vault, which makes sure that you're actually the person who's withdrawing and that it is your intention to withdraw. I will slide to confirm. And the nice thing about this is I know where it's going. I don't need to worry about copy and pasting an address because it's built into the system already. Success! The Bitcoin has been withdrawn to wallet main wallet. Now I have 2 options here. I can either continue unlocked or I can relock my Zengo Vault. And I think I'd like to relock it, but I'm going to show you a different way to get there. So I could do continue and lock from here, but I'm going to tap on continue unlocked. And I know that soon we'll see this number go down from about $1,000 to $150. If I scroll to if I swipe to the left, I can see, and I'll pull to refresh, I can see the pending transaction of most of the Bitcoin leaving. Now I want to adjust my time lock now for a longer period of time. I'm going to go down here to settings, and I'm going to change my time lock to a week, which means that even if I start the countdown, I'm going to have to wait a week before I can actually withdraw the assets. But let's do that. I'm going to tap on 7 days. Time lock duration has been updated, and I'm going to tap on protect. Once you enable time lock, your funds will be protected and can only be withdrawn by disabling time lock. Protect. And it is protected. So in the future, anytime I want to withdraw, somebody asks me to withdraw, or someone makes me withdraw, I won't be able to. Let's look at how long it will take. Let's say I tap on disable. Well, we've got a number of hours, right? That's essentially a week's number of hours before I can actually withdraw from this wallet. So I guess we'll wait a week, but for now I'm gonna pause that. I'm gonna cancel the countdown. Yes, cancel. And I'm going to enjoy leaving my Bitcoin in my vault for a long period of time. There are many ways to close my Bitcoin vault. The easiest is to simply tap on the lock and bam, it closes immediately. So that is how to set up your Bitcoin vault, deposit to your Bitcoin vault, withdraw from your Bitcoin vault, and adjust your Bitcoin vault's time lock. If you have any questions, let us know. And in the meantime, stay Zen.